I got married believing I was building a family. At that time in my life, I truly believed love meant endurance. I believed that commitment meant staying, even when it hurt, even when you were tired, even when parts of you were quietly breaking. I thought that if you promised someone forever, you were supposed to hold on no matter what. No one ever told me that sometimes holding on is what destroys you. The man I married didn't become an addict overnight. It happened slowly, almost invisibly. At first, it was drinking. A few nights where he had too much and laughed it off the next day. He'd promise it wouldn't happen again. And I wanted to believe him, because believing him was easier than admitting something was wrong. Then the drinking became more frequent. Then came cocaine. That part didn't reveal itself right away. It hid behind lies, mood swings, and disappearing acts that I tried to explain away. He would leave the house and vanish for days. No phone calls, no texts, no explanation. I would sit at home with our child, replaying every possible scenario in my head. I didn't know if he was passed out somewhere, cheating on me, or dead. Every siren outside made my heart race. Every knock at the door made my stomach drop. When he finally came back, he acted like nothing had happened, like I was supposed to just accept it, like my fear didn't count. Later, I found out he had been cheating on me. That truth didn't explode all at once. It settled into me slowly, like something toxic spreading through my body. I started questioning everything, my judgment, my worth, my ability to protect my child. I wasn't just tired anymore. I was disappearing. I remember one specific night. I was sitting on the bathroom floor, leaning against the tub, staring at the tiles. The house was silent. My child was asleep in the next room, and I thought to myself, if this is my life, I won't survive it. Not emotionally, not mentally, not as a mother. That was the night I decided to leave. Leaving didn't feel brave. It felt humiliating, like admitting I had chosen the wrong person to build a life with. But it also felt like oxygen, like I could finally breathe again after years of holding my breath. I moved out. I separated. I started the divorce process. I told myself love was the problem. I told myself I was done. And then I met him, Urkeshka. January 30, 2026, 8:50 p.m. I wasn't looking for anyone when I met him. I wasn't healed. I wasn't confident. I wasn't romantic. I was just trying to survive and rebuild my life in small, careful steps. I didn't want promises. I didn't want intensity. I just wanted peace. And somehow, that's exactly what he gave me. He listened, really listened. Not the kind where someone waits for their turn to speak, but the kind where you feel seen. He never rushed me, never pressured me, never made me feel like my past was a burden. He loved me in ways I didn't think were possible. It wasn't dramatic or overwhelming. It was calm, consistent, safe. For the first time in years, I didn't feel anxious checking my phone. I didn't feel that familiar knot in my stomach wondering where someone was or what they were hiding. Peace felt unfamiliar, but addictive. Eventually, he started building a relationship with my child too, slowly, carefully. He understood that trust takes time. He never tried to replace anyone. He just showed up. Watching him with my child broke something open inside me. I realized this is what love is supposed to feel like. I felt redeemed, like maybe I wasn't broken after all, like maybe my past didn't define me. Then my ex-husband found out. At first it was anger, accusations, messages filled with blame. He told me I was destroying our family, that I was selfish, that I was replacing him. Then the anger turned into desperation. He begged. He cried. He promised sobriety, therapy, change. He told me I was his only chance, that without me, he had nothing left. And guilt is a powerful thing. Guilt can sound a lot like responsibility. It can make you believe someone else's survival depends on you. I told myself maybe this was my chance to fix everything. Maybe leaving had been selfish. Maybe choosing peace was abandoning my family. So I made the decision that still haunts me. I went back. Leaving the man who truly loved me felt like tearing my own heart out. He didn't fight me. He didn't beg. He didn't argue. He just went quiet. That silence still follows me. Going back didn't save anyone. At first, my ex tried. I'll give him that. He stayed sober for a while. He talked about therapy. He said all the right things. But trust doesn't reset just because someone promises to change. I was constantly on edge, watching, waiting, listening for lies. Love turned into surveillance. I realized something terrifying. Even if he stayed sober forever, the damage was already done. I would never trust him again. Leaving the second time didn't feel empowering. It felt like mourning. I wasn't grieving him. I was grieving myself. The version of me who could have had peace if I had trusted my instincts. By then, it was too late. The man I loved was gone from my life. I had broken his heart for promises that meant nothing. I thought about reaching out, apologizing, explaining, but some apologies are selfish. Now we both live with broken hearts. I'm rebuilding slowly, for my child, for myself, trying to forgive the woman I was when fear made my decisions. Some mistakes don't get second chances, and this is the truth I live with every day. I let myself get sweet-talked by an addict, and I lost the love of my life.